There is such big news in the world of college basketball, and it sounds like this.
This is going to get clipped later if you're not watching on YouTube.
This song, Boogie Shoes.
Trent Osborne, if you're listening, please go back and clip that because that's a meme. I knew where it was going, but I just wanted to watch Lauren dance alone in the studio while Taylor and I finish other work.
Boogie. I was like, I know his name's Boogie. Oh, now I get it.
Boogie Fland headed to Gainesville, the 5-star, the McDonald's All-American. He's going to play for Todd Golden, play next to Xavian Lee. And look, Florida just won the men's national championship in basketball. And Gators fans, I think as soon as the season ended, were like, oh no, what are we going to do next year? Because all the guys are gone and some of them might go into the NBA and you're already worried about it. And now at least you get to be much more excited about the roster that Todd Golden has created.
I think that here's the thing, Lauren. This is, and again, we don't know if this big Boogie Fland experiment's going to work in Gainesville because it, quite frankly, did not work in Arkansas to the level that Razorback fans were hoping for. Obviously, there was some injury to that, but certainly this idea of just because you get a 5-star recruit, a potential lottery pick, does that change your fortunes? That is certainly a roll of the dice every single time you recruit someone. But I think bigger picture why this is a victory for Florida Gator men's basketball fans today is that Todd Golden has now proven he can get to the mountaintop and then he can turn right back around and reload the roster with elite blue chip talent. That, I think, and Taylor, it's easier said than done. Well, because you're the national champs, who wouldn't want to go play with this team? But to Lauren's point, because you lose those 3 guards, yes, that creates opportunity for a guard like Boogie Fland, but it also creates a world in which, look, like you might not want to go there because could it be viewed as a rebuilding year, especially if Alex Condon was to stay and is to stay in the NBA draft process. And so I think it's look, every single one of these recruitment wins is a dart throw, but if nothing else, Todd Golden has proven he continues to recruit even after winning it all.
And I think one of the things that we've seen with Todd Golden is, and this is probably what players are seeing too, he's done such a good job, and not only the recruiting and not only when it comes to the portal and not only when you add development into that and some of the things that you've seen him bring out of players that you weren't expecting. And this year is kind of a testament to that. But also the way that he is able to manage his roster is really fun to watch because I feel like there were moments this season when injuries happen and you're like, how is he going to get through some of these injuries? Or when there's not injuries and there's a lot of guys and you're like, how do you get all of these guys on the court and get them mixed into a way where it's beneficial for everybody and you're not hurting another player or taking minutes where you feel like someone deserved? I don't know if there was ever a moment this year or into the postseason where you felt like Todd Golden looked like he didn't know exactly what he was doing every single game when it came to who needed to be on the court at the exact time.
And he's not worried about hurting people's feelings.
Yeah.
At the bottom line.
To the point of one of our Heeligans on the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures, something that Taylor has fantasized about, but unfortunately I don't think it will be reality.
Chicago.
910 wants to know that it also shows staying power for the coach and the program. He's not going anywhere. He's not kicking his feet up and saying, I'm done recruiting. I've already got a natty.
Well, and the transfer portal, that's such a key part now of college sports in general, but especially college basketball because and college football too, but you are filling so few holes. And so even with those 3 guards, the trio of excellent guards that are leaving, he didn't want to go a freshman route and he wanted to go and get, now this is 2 different guys that he's got starting as far as that guard position. Look, I just want to start the show with that good news because I asked Mia to get it done on Friday and she delivered. And Gators fans everywhere appreciate that. It is boogie time. We're going to be boogieing in Gainesville next season when it comes to Boogie Fland.
Can you juxtapose anything more? And I don't know Xavian Lee yet, the Princeton transfer, but can you juxtapose anything more than Boogie Fland with a name like that, with all the lottery hype and McDonald's All-American coming from the John Calipari name on the back of the jersey, not the front of the jersey factory, with Xavian Lee coming from Princeton, where I believe he did earn his degree before he's leaving Princeton University, and coming the small school, if you may, Ivy League route to Gainesville, and now they're going to pair for one of the best backcourts in all of college basketball. Pretty iconic.
Yeah,
that's iconic, if you ask me. Hey, Mia here, and thanks so much for watching 1010XL. For even more great content like this, be sure to subscribe and like the 1010XL channel.